There's a fight going on.
Right, how many people fighting?
5 people.
Right. Males, females?
All men, all men. They got weapons.
They're trying to make something.
Right.
This guy just took his knife and stabbed him.
A shopkeeper has been stabbed in Luton after confronting suspected thieves.
Have you heard any of it at all?
All I've seen is what's on Storm. 5 people, somebody stabbed in the hip.
What I can gather is it's been a bit of a shoplifting that's gone wrong. 3 males have gone into the store and there's been some sort of altercations. Staff members have managed to get this group out,
Right.
to which point then our victim has come out, and during that point he's been stabbed in the sort of hip abdomen area.
OK. It'd be nice if we could get a description circulated and just have a little look round.
Yeah. We've got a witness who has said that he has seen a white guy, I think with a blue hoodie, come over and do a sort of stabbing motion.
He walks across the road really calmly, put his blue hood up, and just stabbed him with a knife.
The CCTV footage will be brilliant from inside.
Yeah. OK. We'll have a word with this guy.
They're trying to make something.
Right.
This guy just took his knife and stabbed him.
Witnesses at the scene have pointed to one man.
Jordan Perry, there we are.
Independent witnesses have described him down to a T. Others have named him. So he's the guy, really.
I've met him before when they were kids. They were giving it all the gangster talk. They're in my yard, and they were only like 10. You know, I said to Mother, you know, you need to get a grip of that. When you meet kids and you think, oh, you're going to be trouble. Let's try and get them tonight, aren't we? Or first thing tomorrow. But we don't know where they are.
Give it a proper knock.
I'll get back to you if we find them.
You're not hopeful that you are going to find them, is that the
Probably not.
crux of it?
No.
If they're criminals and they're any good, they'd have long gone, wouldn't they?
Exactly.
The question is, do we believe the offenders here? We haven't got belief. We don't know, do we?
We don't know. There's been no movement at the windows or anything. Sarge, front door's insecure. Reeks of cannabis in there.
Hello, police!
Who's that?
Oh, my friend Jordan. Can I ask what's wrong at all?
That Jordan.
Can we set the light on?
Yeah, sure, come.
Cuff him, is it?
I've got a jacket on, please.
There's always a few you see as youngsters, and they keep coming back and they keep coming back, and you think that at some point they're going to be a man, and they're still going to be coming back.
Boy, it's freezing, bro. Can't believe you make a man walk like this. No jacket. I said put the jacket on, you know.
Hello. Got one on the way in for the stabbing.
Do we know who's done the stabbing? Or
This guy that's coming in.
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah, he's been named.
GBH, yeah? What's your first name?
Jordan.
Jordan, do you understand why you've been arrested? There's been an allegation that you've assaulted someone, all right? Essentially. Been here before?
For a long time.
Not for a long time. Well, that's good. That's a start, anyway.
Do you still do that full breakfast?
What? Full breakfast? Where have you been? It wasn't here.
It's
not a little chef.
You know, they said they got to take you McDonald's, bring you McDonald's.
Do they?
Yeah, in Hatfield they do.
Fucking never done that when I've been here.
I was gonna say.
Hatfield, really?
Yeah, hooked up Big Mac nose and that.
Jordan, you're 21, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Full-time student, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you studying at college?
Plastering.
Are you?
Yeah.
OK, because you've been arrested for a recordable offence, that gives us the power to take your fingerprints, photograph, DNA and footwear. We ask for your consent. If you don't give us your consent, we do it anyway.
Well, then you don't ask for my consent, then do you?
It's polite, though, isn't it? We're looking at clothing seizure, then.
My trainers, I ain't got no other pairs of trainers. But we took 2 pairs of trainers from me last time, I didn't get them back, but gotta come here, got my stuff. No trainers, nothing, no kiss my heart, nothing, just straight no trainer. There it was. Boss mugged me in here, I knew you took them out.
I can't understand half the things you're saying, have to, then. Custody. Hello. Do you want to speak to your client? Solicitor, mate.
Hello? Nah.
I've got to ask him where he got that accent from. Yeah, but it's... I can't understand half the shit he's saying.
I know.
Hard work.
Yeah.
We have these young kids that talk like they're some sort of yardie gangster. I have no idea where they get it from. I can only imagine television and maybe their mates, and they think it makes them sound cool or hard or both. And you just think, what are you doing?
Yeah, cool.
It's gone.
So now I'm asleep, I'm gonna see so there's in regular contact with you now, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm now, innit? You know what I'm saying?
You're in the system.
Jordan, can you take it around?
I've asked the 2 officers that are downstairs to do some hand swabs, so we'll see if he's got blood on his hands or under his nails.
When did you last cut your nails?
But at least 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Turn your hand over for us.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, just can't bother. Just,
Is that hand swollen?
yeah. When I had the altercation with my stepdad. What's that, boss?
That's what the nail clipper but
Nah,
for you.
that's in there.
Oh,
In
that.
there, taser.
They're giving a nutty uniform tasers, are they?
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Dangerous old street, isn't it? Shut up. To be honest, I'm here for GBH now, and I actually don't even know what it's about, really. So, till I see the evidence, and I actually don't know what I'm here for, really. Well, someone might say I'm a scumbag. Someone might say he's mad, someone might say, oh, he's alright, he's a good lad. Everyone's got their different opinion of someone. Used to do everything everyone used to do now, but to be honest with you, learn my mistakes. Obviously it don't look like it now, but I'm innocent till guilty.
At the crime scene, forensic officers are trying to build a picture of how a bungled theft ended with a stabbing.
All this for some meatballs. Not a load of booze or anything else. No. Meatballs.
Big things can happen over small things, like a £1 pack of meatballs can end up in a stabbing because it can get out of hand.
Gone away.
I think he's gone away and come back, which makes it worse because then it's premeditated.
A crucial piece of evidence is the shop's CCTV. but technical difficulties mean it cannot be viewed.
It's a shame we couldn't get the CCTV today, isn't it? So many people have these CCTV systems that they don't know how to use. But there's not a lot we can do about that.
Justice, it's all corrupt, bro. I'm telling you, innit? Corrupt, bro. Why is it corrupt? Don't know, I won't talk too much about it because, you know, they might get upset, innit? So, but it's corrupt, innit? But it's all corrupt. All the political symbols on their hats and that. What do you call it? Symbols, bro. Luminati, basically. They're basically devil worshippers. Tell you, bro.
Mate, do you want some breakfast cereal? No worries.
A man has turned himself into the police after being missing for 6 months.
Mr. Mackay? Hiya. Hello, I'm PC Shane. I spoke to you on the phone. Yeah.
Sorry, a bit late. It's just...
It's in relation to an assault on the 13th of October 2013, in which you're alleged to have punched a chap in Lake Street, Leighton Buzzard, breaking his jaw. Okay, so I need to arrest you on suspicion of GBH. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I'm arrested on suspicion of GBH. Can't really say much about it, really, because I can't remember much about it.
CCTV has linked Lee Mackay to the offence.
This is our offender in the green top. And so he walks over, bang, straight to the side of the face. And he ends up getting arrested later on that evening for just a public order offence. And at the time that he gets arrested, we don't know about the victim, who reports this assault 2 days later.
PC Sam Shane is taking a statement from the victim and his mother.
I don't know, it's just how I feel.
He's physically damaged my son. He's broke his jaw, fractured it.
Just can't really, live life now. I'm just paranoid. Proper paranoid. Just feel, always on edge and that. It happened, from nowhere, so it could happen again, couldn't it? I don't know what's around the corner, I could walk out my door and get hit. Why couldn't it happen again? I haven't been out socialising. I've been to the shop and stuff, but that's not really going out, is it? It's not having fun going to a shop. It's not worth it anymore.
Okay, so the reason for this interview is because you've been arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. You've approached a male and punched him to the face, and he's got injuries, which is a broken jaw in 2 places. First of all, are you responsible for the offence for which you've been arrested?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
For the last 18 months, up until last November, I've been heavily drinking and taking drugs, and quite a lot of it's quite a bit of a blur.
Tell me about the assault. Do you remember that at all?
Nothing at all.
Had you drunk before you'd gone out?
Yeah.
And what had you had?
Oh, I had about 10 cans before I went out. Yeah.
Cans of what?
Stella.
And do you remember how many beers you had when you were out?
I'm not quite sure, because I drink like a fish. Well, I did love drink like a fish, I don't know.
Had you had any drugs at all?
Cocaine, yeah.
And how much had you had?
About 7 grams.
7 grams. And had you had all of that?
Yeah.
And what are the effects of that?
Blackouts, mood swings. All concerned all concerned with drink and drugs, really. If I touch any drink or anything else, then I'm not my normal self. That's why I've been away for these last few months, just to get away from the drink, get away from the drugs and try and level my own head out.
Going back then to that evening, do you know him? Okay. Obviously you're aware I've brought the laptop in, there is some CCTV that I want to show you. I'm just going to try and play it. Can you see yourself in it at all?
Yeah.
And which are you?
I was just sit that bloke there.
Okay. Do you want me to play that again?
No, it's fine. I'm not
So-
disgusted, actually.
Why did you say that?
No, I just don't know what it was for. I haven't got a clue.
Okay. Why did you hit him?
I've no idea.
Okay.
No idea whatsoever.
Did you speak to him before you hit him?
I can't remember. I really can't.
So you don't know why you would have hit him?
No idea. I'm quite disgusted with it. There's nothing I can really say, really. I'm just disgusted with it.
Obviously the victim's been quite affected.
A shoplift.
I do meet criminals that are genuinely remorseful, and I think sometimes when we interview them, they don't realise what they've done. They know what they've done, but they don't realise sometimes the impact of it. I also see remorse that's put on for the cameras because they know that if they show remorse, they might get a lesser sentence. I've seen lots of fake sorries, crocodile tears, lots of them. But yeah, I do believe in remorse.
Did it surprise you seeing the footage?
Yeah, it did. A lot.
What does the footage show?
It shows me hitting the bloke. I was quite disgusted with it, really. It's not normally my way of doing things.
But you said you were very drunk?
Very drunk, yeah. I've been drinking and taking a few drugs for quite a while. And I think at that time, it was like a turning point. Do I carry on doing that or try and get myself straight? So that's why I've been away for so long.
Why did you get to that point?
I lost an eye a couple of years ago, and tragically, in an assault as well. So that's why I'm really disgusted with what's going on with this fellow here. That I hit somebody for nothing, really. It's quite disgusting.
How did you lose your eye?
Me and a friend got fighting with each other. And when I was unconscious, he died and packed me in the eye.
So he knocked you unconscious? And then poked out your eye?
Yeah. I think the reason it changed me is my son had to see me like that, really. He'd never seen me beaten up or anything else, and for him to look at me and to see that I've only got one eye and to see the state I was in at the time, that's the realisation for me that I haven't got to live this life anymore. I want to live a normal life. I just want a normal life, where I can just sit back, relax, get on with it. It's never happened for me before. And this is the last time I'll ever be in one of these places.
What's this lady been arrested for?
She's been arrested for theft.
For theft.
A care worker has been accused of stealing from an elderly woman's home.
Allegation is made that two bracelets have gone missing from the location.
Good little job is the suspect is a carer in a deposited position. The IP is 78-year-old female in a house. Her husband needs carers' attention 4 times a day. The IP has placed a bracelet on a hook that she always puts, a very sentimental bracelet to her. She's had all her life, etc., etc. Gold bracelet, and it's been removed. So she's complained to the care company. The care company have said, "Well, okay, well, there's only one person been there."
Do I look like a criminal?
It's an allegation at the moment, OK? That's all it is. We're not saying that you've done anything wrong, but there's an allegation being made and
I
we'd be...
understand what you've got to do.
OK. Whilst you're here, you have certain rights. OK, you have the right to speak to a solicitor free of charge.
What do I say to them?
To explain why you're here, what the allegation is, and then they'll advise you and they may come down and help you during the interview. So, you're a bit unsure. You seem to be a little bit unsure.
It just seems to be getting more and more serious and I'm getting more and more panicked.
No, they're there to look after your interests. If you suffer from anxiety, have a think about it. Logically.
Why can't you advise?
We're not allowed to, but...
From what you're saying, I'll say yeah.
yeah, it's a good decision.
Can you tell when someone's guilty?
Sometimes, you know. if someone comes in and they've been arrested for an offence, a lot of the time you can work out if they know much about it or not.
So what is my biggest threat?
There's nothing to be nervous about, honestly. Innocent till proven guilty. You're just a suspect at the moment.
She's denied it categorically, says, no, you must be mistaken. We've done a few checks, and lo and behold, up at Cash Converters, this self-same female has gone into Cash Converters and has sold it to them for £90 on a 28 days return. If she wants to pay it back, she's going to pay £103. She doesn't know anything about this yet.
Oh, God.
She doesn't know we've got the Cash Converters, we doesn't know we've got the bracelet bag, and she doesn't know that we've got her bank to write. And so it's a good little job.
Some twat has accused me of something that I haven't done, but once you get branded with a name, it kind of sticks, doesn't it?
So what's happened?
Well, apparently theft, but I don't really know. They haven't even been questioned yet. Waiting to... Well, I've had my fingerprints taken and DNA. Yeah, I just have to wait and speak to them and be interviewed, whatever it is. Sitting in a cell while they do a house search. I don't care about them going in my house because I've got nothing to hide, but it's not nice, is it, someone going through your shit?
Police are ready to interview Jordan Perry. He's accused of stabbing a shopkeeper after trying to steal some meatballs. The case has been passed to DC Helen Howson.
Anybody with a knife, I guess you can't accurately say where you're going to stab someone. If it's done in the heat of the moment, it could have hit any organ, any artery. I'm a village girl, hence why I think I was probably quite blinkered when I came into the police. The job's changed me. I think we deal with an awful lot, so it's certainly brought me out of myself, and I've got quite, I'm more confident, I think, now. But I think it makes you perhaps a little cynical. Silly things like I'll get in the car and lock the car, which I would never have even dreamed of doing before.
Jordan thinks you're all devil worshippers.
I'm sure lots of people think that. No one likes to be arrested. They hate all police, and that doesn't matter who you are. If you're police, then you're automatically a bad person. Generally, people will know right from wrong. Even if you don't get brought up in the best environment, there's no excuse for abusing people or their property. People just perhaps don't think about the damage that they cause when they carry out these actions. I don't think it crosses their mind what repercussions it can have and how it affects people's lives.
Like, everyone makes mistakes. That's what I don't think people understand, you know what I mean? Everyone makes a mistake. You gotta make a mistake to make it right, really, as I see it. And if you don't learn by your mistakes, you're not gonna learn at all, so.
When you take on a case that is massively important to someone, like the victim, you want to get to the bottom of it, and you want to see a result for them. OK, this interview is being video recorded. We're in interview room 7 at Luton Police Station. Have you had enough time with your solicitor for us to carry on with the interview?
Yes, miss.
Excellent.
A prepared statement to read on behalf of my client. I've been accused of stabbing a man outside the shop last night. I was in there with some friends. I bought a single cigarette and we left. I left the shop. The next thing was that a gang of Asians from the shop attacked my mate, whacking him. I got a bit scared and ran off. I didn't stab anybody. The Asians had the weapons, and when they attacked, I got cut on my right hand. That's why I ran. Check the CCTV, and you'll see what really happened, which was Asian shopkeepers attacking us, signed by my client. Monsieur, will you show the officer your hand, please?
OK, lovely. So that's a cut on the forefinger.
And
the palm of your right hand, yeah?
And from here, I advise my client to go no comment to all questions.
You've already said you're not guilty of the offence. Can you expand on what happened last night any more than what you've given me in this prepared statement? You've stated that you were in the shop last night. What time were you there?
No comment.
You've said the next thing was a gang of Asians from the shop attacked my mate, whacking him. Which mate did they attack?
No comment.
And you've said a gang of Asians. How can you describe those people?
Animals.
OK. Were you in possession of a knife last night?
No comment, no.
No or no comment?
No.
No, OK.
I wouldn't carry a knife. I'm a good boy now. I go to college and I'm doing a plastering thing and trying to change my life around. So I don't carry knives or nothing. I don't believe in it. Okay. I go to that, you know, that non-violent alliance and that. I go to that and talking to young kids and that about that stuff. So it'll be a bit, you know what I mean?
I'm going to give you a couple of descriptions now and see if you think they're a good description of yourself or if they're completely incorrect. A white male, 18 to 20 years old, about 5'5" in height, skinny build, wearing a blue hoodie.
Don't ring a bell.
No, so you don't think that's a description of yourself. White male, olive complexion, 22 to 23 years of age, about 5'7" in height, short spiky brown hair and clean shaven. Does that match the description of you at all? I've got some clothing with me that was seized last night by officers. This is exhibit SS01, okay? If I just show you that.
I don't recognise that at all.
Okay. But can you sort of see the sort of design that it is, yeah?
Mine. It's 1,000% not mine.
Okay. So there's a matching tracksuit, you've never worn that?
No, never in my life.
And you definitely didn't have it on last night?
No.
Do you know who does own that clothing?
No, I don't.
Have you ever seen that tracksuit before?
I've seen it, but I don't know where. JD, probably.
Okay. These clothes were found behind the chair that you were arrested from. What can you tell me about that?
Nothing to do with me.
So even though they were arrested from behind the chair you were in, you're saying you don't know anything about this clothing? I mean, you've been named. Someone has watched this assault happening and has said to the police, Jordan Perry stabbed the shopkeeper.
No comment.
Why would that happen?
No comment.
Is it misidentity?
No comment.
Are they wrong?
No comment.
Is there anything you want to say, Jordan? I mean, I may well have missed things that you feel you do want to answer, actually.
No.
Anything you want to say?
No, miss, no.
OK. Mr. Evans? OK. At this point, Jordan, I don't have any further questions. So we'll conclude the interview. We'll obviously go through and get you to sign the form 352, OK? And the time now is 14 minutes past 2 in the afternoon, and we'll conclude the interview.
Without a confession, police are now relying on the shop CCTV to pin Perry to the crime.
Can't argue with CCTV. It would be a massive piece of evidence in this case, but technical problems unfortunately happen quite a lot, and we have a unit that will go and download it for us. I know they're still trying to find a programme that will support the CCTV so we can get that to play.
Investigating Officer Nash Hussain is on her way to interview the victim about her stolen bracelet.
I'm going to say it's 9 carat because it was a bright gold.
Yeah.
And then it's just joined by a small link there, and an interjoining link, and then you got another one.
Okay, so it just goes all the way around. Yeah. It's not the monetary value of the bracelet, it was the sentimental value, the fact it had been given to her by her husband, the fact that he'd given it before he became so ill that he couldn't look after himself. That was the value of it. They've been looking for her, they couldn't find her, which is why the delay's been. Hello, Cash Converters. My name's Investigation Officer Hussain. I'm calling from Luton Police Station. Hiya. Many thanks, but you provided a statement to us on the 4th of April in relation to a stolen bracelet. I'm an investigation officer, so I'm an evidence gatherer. I gather evidence. I interview people, so once somebody's arrested, I interview them on station. I'll listen, but I won't sit there and be upset with you, hold your hand, give you a cuddle. It's not my job. I'm not a counsellor, I'm not a Samaritan. I'm not your best friend. Why would I do that?
Yeah, I just have to wait and speak to them and be interviewed, whatever it is. Now it's got the better of me. I just feel nervous. To the point that I ripped all my nails off.
I'll be polite but firm. If you want to cry at me, you'll get a bit of empathy, but then we'll continue. That's how it goes.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
The suspect's solicitor has arrived.
Beth from shop, is it?
Theft from dwelling. She's a carer for a vulnerable patient and allegedly stolen a bracelet, or a couple of bracelets.
Any client, is really finding it tough because they are emotionally upset or they're just nice people that can't cope with the situation.
Ready?
Okay.
You've got Mr. Jones here representing you. Have enough time to speak to him?
Yeah.
Yeah? He was given pre-interview disclosure. He's been advised your client's been arrested on suspicion of theft from dwelling, which took place between the 24th of March and the 27th of March. And it's alleged that you've stolen 2 bracelets belonging to the female that you're caring for. Right, that's the allegation against you. This is your opportunity to tell me your account, what's happened. So in your own words, please tell me.
So the bracelet's been taken. It said, have you taken it?
Okay, do you know anything about these stolen bracelets then?
No.
Absolutely sure about that?
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of financial issues at the moment?
If I'm honest, I'm behind in my mortgage.
Okay.
But I'm selling my flat because I've broken up with a boyfriend and, you know...
Sort your life out?
Yeah. And
okay. Do you take any substances?
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, don't be honest, innit? It's like, me and a few acquaintances used to, like on a Friday night, have a drink and get a gram of coke.
Would you say you're dependent on coke?
No way. I done it to fit in. I didn't do it because I need it. I done it thinking that it'd keep people around me.
But you don't owe anybody any money, do you?
Oh, God, no. No, not like that. This is when you... I feel anxious because...
You shouldn't feel anxious. I'm just going to ask you... I'm asking you a few questions. So far, we've been all right, yes?
Yeah.
Do you have a cash converters account?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you visited it?
About maybe the 20th or something of April.
Okay.
No, not April, March.
March. And what did you give them?
A bracelet, but that's when I was with a man called Dave.
What colour is it?
Do you want to have a chat? Are you happy to continue or...
Yeah, I'll continue.
Want to continue?
Yeah. Or do I not?
I'd like to have a chat, but it's obviously your choice. I can't stop the interview, but I just... Do you want to suspend the interview and have a chat, or are you quite happy to continue?
It's up to you.
I'd like to have a chat, but it's obviously your choice. I can't stop the interview. I can only advise you.
What would you suggest? Do you know what? Just do it.
Carry on?
Yeah.
Because obviously we've spoken to cash converters and they've told us that you came in.
Yeah.
And you came in on the 27th of March and you handed in a gold bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the date for the expiry was the 24th of April. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We think then that the bracelet you've handed over is one of the stolen bracelets from that house. Do you want to say anything about that?
No.
No? Because it sounds very similar to the one that has gone missing. She describes one of the bracelets as a small cable design which is held together by tiny links. And the bracelet you handed in to cash converters, which is now exhibit MC1, is a bracelet with a cable design attached by tiny links. So, tell me. Time to be honest, is that the bracelet that's been stolen?
Do you want to have a chat? Spend the interview, or do you want to carry on?
Well, you know it is, don't you?
So you took it?
Yeah.
You did take it then? So why did you lie to me earlier?
Because I'm shitting my pants.
Okay.
I am. It's because It's because I'm scared of what's going to happen. It's not the fact, you know. I will be honest, but I get so scared and so nervous of what's going to happen that I think I'll just lie and then it will come away.
So why didn't you just be honest with me at the first opportunity when I asked you?
I'm scared. Therefore, it's really think I'm a arsehole, bitch.
Okay.
And they're not wrong.
Okay. How do you feel?
I feel relieved. I'm sorry for lying.
Sorry, I don't have any tissues on me. It is an act, and it's an act on my part as well. It's a game, like I said. It's an act.
But it's good that I've told you the truth, isn't it?
Eventually.
You're scary.
I'm scary. That's the first time I've been told that.
No, but your voice changed and that made me...
Because I wanted you to be honest with me, that's why. All right, come on, let's go.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that I never said.
That's fine.
OK, we'll speak to Mr Jones and he can take it from there. That person was vulnerable. And I don't like people that prey on vulnerable people. I think that's why it sticks in my mind so much that she took advantage of someone, you know, that couldn't do anything about it. And she thought that she'd get away with it and continue to be in that position of trust, which is the sad part.
There's not enough evidence to charge Jordan Perry.
Come on, we're going to bail you out now, OK?
But his clothes have been seized by forensics, and he'll be given a new outfit to go home in.
Right. Do you want to go and put those on in there for us, mate? Cheers. You're right. At the moment, we can't get the CCTV viewed. It appears to be corrupt in some way, shape or form. So that's really frustrating because a lot of the time the case does depend on it. Where's that from?
Oh, they were from the council.
Oh. Can you just bring your scrubs out for us, mate, and we'll...
I've still got them underneath.
Oh, no, you can't take those
take them
with
off,
you.
yeah? You've got to take them
No.
off. Where are you going with that? Huh? Where are you going with that? I know. Yeah, eBay them off. What's that all about, huh?
It's good job I asked. I think you left them in there.
eBay ting.
Who's going to pay for those on eBay?
eBay ting, yeah? There is some gore, isn't there? People that come in here, you just think, would you ever imagine it? If I found my ass in here, you'd be like, yes, sir, no, sir, can I get... Yeah, thank you. Hey, eBay ting, let me see. Huh? Thank you very much, yeah?
They go in that red bin, do they?
Thank you, yeah? I thought we was going to have to further arrest you, yeah? What's that all about, Brett? What?
Worth a try, you don't know.
All right, listen, we're going to bail you back to come back and see this officer here. I'm back on Friday, yeah? At 12 o'clock. OK? Sign the pad for me, please.
I reckon everyone's been alright to me, innit?
Oh, you mean us lot? Yeah, we're all good people. It's how you treat people as well, isn't it? If you treat people with respect, they'll treat you back as well. It's good to hear someone say it, though. We're all right. We're a good bunch.
Oh my God, let's go home.
Right, let's get you out of here. Oh, okay. Right, see you Friday, Jordan. All right, take care.
I've had a few people call me a drive past, beep, stick their fingers up.
Do you think about what the impact was on the victim?
Yeah, of course I do. It must be horrible. Someone like invading her privacy, and she obviously, you know, she obviously probably felt vulnerable. Totally, but I'm not a monster at all. I'm not what she thinks I am. And if I could see her, I would apologise to her, and I would man up and speak to her. But I don't think that would do any good because it's done now.
Go look at that for me. Just give it a bit of a shake. Oh.
That is so definitely mine.
Okay. Shame. I've shown you exhibit MC1, which is a gold bracelet with bars. I can confirm that this is my property and this was taken from my home address. Didn't get anyone permission to take this, and this was first to be taken from my address, yeah? Anything else you want to say?
Thank you very much.
That's not a problem, thank you.
Just like I'm getting harassed every day, but it just seems that my name keeps getting mentioned and brought into things that ain't true, you know what I mean?
9 o'clock tomorrow night, Channel 4 has unprecedented access to intimate and precious moments in the visiting room of a high-security prison. Next tonight, how much has a country that used to lock men up for being homosexual really changed? Rupert Everett embarks on a very personal and candid journey around Britain.
Is this likely to become very straight? Do you think my wife's going to find out about what's going on? We don't know at the moment. Start from how it all started?
Start from how it all started, yeah.
Okay. I went online and got the phone number of a prostitute working in Luton. But she told me that she was in a mobile home, so in a camper van. I went in, I gave her £30, she gave me all the sex. Didn't think any more of it. This morning, I left the house and noticed something on the windscreen of the car, an envelope that was wrapped in cling film. I sort of unwrapped it and could see photographs of me walking to my car. The letter was demanding £1,000. If I didn't pay them, they would let my neighbours and my family know what I was doing.
That girl in the picture, is that her? Yeah? Definitely, yeah.
This is your opportunity to talk to me.
They have lifted prints. Are they going to be yours?
Every minute that's ticking away is evidence you're losing.
Have you seen this blackmail letter? You have made an error in judgment, a massive error in judgment. The next step is for you to decide. On Thursday, the 16th of March, between 12:05 hours and 12:12 hours, you used the services of a prostitute in Sedgwick Road, Luton. We're sure that you will agree that the photographs, along with the copies of the website, provide quite damning proof of your actions that day. Do you really want the people closest to you to know about this?
A man has come to Luton Police Station, claiming he's being blackmailed after visiting a sex worker.
You made a bad decision and put your perversions above your family. You will, and that's highlighted, will pay £1,000 today.
Blackmails are quite rare, and incidents where somebody's been blackmailed for having visited a prostitute are not something I've come across.
All we've got is a typed letter which was left on his vehicle.
Sergeant Will Taylor from Bedfordshire CID takes charge of the case.
It doesn't appear so. It literally just says the money will be placed on the floor to the left of a log and a lay-by on Barton Hill Road. It signs the letter like Justice. There is no contact details of that person, there's no telephone number, no email address. The only telephone numbers on there and email addresses on there are for the prostitute that he accessed over the internet.
When you've got a demand letter, you're not only analysing the information contained within it, but you're also looking at the way that it's presented. Is it handwritten? Is it typed? Has it been hand-delivered? Has it been emailed across? These are all different ways of identifying what type of person has sent it.
No, I have no idea. I'd imagine from my initial reading of it that it might be linked to the prostitute herself.
All blackmail victims have something they're ashamed of or something they're trying to hide or keep from their family.
OK. Tell me about Kiri.
She's short, just a shortish Yorkshire girl. Very busty, but it's all silicone.
Hair?
Yeah, she had hair, but I can't cover it.
No?
No. Do you know what? This wasn't a big relationship.
No.
So I didn't really pay a huge amount of attention. What I thought was quite strange was it looked like she was filming me walking towards the camper van.
You see in her price list, mate, it's quite clear what she offers. I don't need lube, love it raw, hard, deep and fast. You just think, right, so he's more than likely married, he's more than likely got kids. For $50 or whatever he's paid, you just think, really? 7 minutes worth of...
But it's not against the law to pay for sex, is it?
No.
But obviously it's against the law to blackmail someone.
What she decides to do with her body is her choice.
But if she's part of a bigger scam...
There's no doubt to me that she is intrinsically linked to it.
The police do not ever pay blackmail money. If we paid out money for blackmail demands, then people would think that they'd get away with it and they could get more money out of us.
We need to get you out of the police station. We don't know if you've been followed.
So if the victim was willing, they would provide their own money, and we would then assist in planting that money at the location in an attempt to detain the suspect.
Scott, can you come here, please? Okay, basically what's going to happen is somebody's going to bring us £1,000 in cash. So what I need you to do is I need you to take that money back to this guy who's the victim.
The police package up the money provided by the victim. The plan is for him to drive to the drop-off point before the deadline.
Go, go, go. Bit time sensitive.
This is something like a film.
You have until 1 p.m. today to deliver this money. Not 999 or 1001, exactly £1,000. We'll travel north out of Luton on the A6. At the roundabout with Church Road, Streatley, turn right onto Barton Hill Road. Stop in the lay-by on the left of the road. There is a large log and a grey triangular farm gate. Once the money has been delivered, turn around, walk away and move on with your life.
Specialist surveillance officers deploy at the drop-off point. A second team keeps remote watch from a covert facility nearby.
331 are behind as well.
The deadline expires without the money being collected.
Oh, right, OK. All right, thanks very much, mate.
The Major Crime Unit are brought in to lead the operation from police headquarters.
Can I have a look at the letter again?
I've got the money on the ground. I've got it covered. I'm thinking of leaving it out there till after dark before I pull it, because I'm conscious that we've got an awful lot invested now in this. So the Major Crime Unit take on the more serious crimes: homicide, attempt murder, rape, kidnap. All the juicy material is what we tend to do. They were quite specific. They wanted it in a plastic box and in a used carrier bag. For a blackmail offence, it's often the escalation within the crime that can be why the Major Crime Unit get involved. A demand can start out as £1,000. Next week it could be £5,000, £10,000. So they're going to be a threat to their family. A wrong decision could totally and utterly affect someone's life. I've had a read through the letter and I can't see anything in there that gives us, unless any of you guys can see anything in the actual letter itself, that gives us a line of inquiry. We're limited around what we can do. It's mainly around the prostitute. Did we get the index of the camper van?
Detective Sergeant Graham Macmillan has located Kiri and her business partner Ian to a pub car park in Rotherham.
Hi, you right? It's Ian, yeah?
Yeah.
Hiya. Graham Macmillan, DS from Major Crime Unit, you all right? How you doing? All right, thanks for seeing us. This is relating to quite a serious offence which happened when you were in Luton on Thursday the 16th of March. Got a few questions if you can clarify a few points. Yeah, let me get the door, you know.
Bedfordshire Police are working on a blackmail case involving a sex worker.
OK, what I'd like to do is go back to the day that you were in Luton, so it was 16th of March this year. And do you remember getting many texts or calls about where you were? Or why you were, isn't it?
We did get a lot of texts. We get a lot of calls anywhere we go.
Yeah.
That day we did get a lot.
So all the text messages from that day in Luton, what would you have done with them?
Well, we might have kept them up to a date, but
yeah.
Because the phone only holds 1,000 texts, I usually have to delete them every other day.
Okay.
Otherwise the phone won't work.
Yeah. And in relation to the clients that you had that day, anything stick out in your mind?
No, there was nothing out of the ordinary at all.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's hard to remember one person to another.
Yeah.
Really hard. We don't ask names.
No.
They're just another person.
What are you actually doing then in the van and where?
What I normally do is, obviously there is a partition between the front and the rear of the van, so I'm isolated from anything that happens in the rear.
Yeah.
I'm usually quite busy on the phone.
Yeah. As I explained earlier, but we're investigating an offence. One of your clients was blackmailed on that day.
Right, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you know anything about that at all? Have you come across anything like this at all?
Never. No, we've been doing this for 3 years and we've never come across anything like this before.
Anybody else in the industry who you know?
I don't tend to talk to anybody.
Okay.
I keep myself to myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I pay my taxes. I've got an accountant.
Yeah.
I do everything above board.
Is it a company's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a limited company.
Yeah.
So everything is clean.
Yes. Yeah.
I never want to get into trouble for anything.
Did you see anybody at all in the vicinity taking photographs?
No.
No. I have pretty good vision from being sat in front of the wagon, and I didn't see anyone suspicious at all.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Yeah. Hi Jerry, it's Macca. Yes mate, yeah. With Kiri and Ian now, we've gone through the events on the day, and I'm very, very happy with their accounts. Ian's given us his phone that we can download.
Right.
But I'm confident that they know nothing of this whatsoever, and they've just been used as a means for the victim to be blackmailed.
So there's this so it could be that somebody else has made contact with her, got the details of where she's going to be parked, and then used that to photograph this guy.
Yes, mate, yeah.
All right, cheers, pal.
Cheers.
When we have a live blackmail case and you have no idea who the offender is, the most important thing is victim safety.
Sorry about this.
Every decision you make could have a major impact on that victim.
4 hours after the blackmailer's deadline, the police are no closer to identifying their suspect.
Yeah, so...
Where's this?
Yeah. Hi there, I'm Will Taylor. So I know you've had a really long day and it's been really intense, and yeah, I can imagine. There is lots that is going on in the background and lots that we're trying to manage so we can identify the perpetrators of this and hopefully bring them to justice. Have you informed your partner at all? No. No, I understand. As a point of contact, it will just be me. If you're happiest for us to call you on your mobile telephone, I can do so. I can pretend to be a call salesman. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to introduce myself as Will, calling from Orange, or whoever your mobile telephone provider is from. The passphrase will be, I'm calling about your upgrade. You happy with that? Otherwise, this may sound silly considering everything you've just gone through, but if I could ask that you then don't engage in this kind of activity again, because it may place you at risk again. And if I'm perfectly honest, I do not think you're the only person that this has happened to. Yes, exactly. The way it's been presented, the way the package has been delivered is all very, for want of a better word, professional. If you feel that there is anybody approaching your address that you think may be linked to this, or anything is... 999. Yeah?
I'm curious to know whether the money was picked up.
Yeah. I know what the plan is in relation to the recovery of that money, so once that money, if it is recovered, I can make contact with you to tell you that.
Oh, this time it's still medium.
Officers at the covert surveillance facility continue to monitor the drop-off point.
43 right now behind as well.
No suspicious activity has been recorded.
We can't leave the money out there forever. At some point, I've got to say whether we've missed the boat or not. From the bad guy's point of view, the bit I don't know is how they've found out where he lives. Is there any way we could do any checks, like to see if anyone's checked with Companies House or anyone like that, or financial checks on him, or any sort of, to find out if any other people are doing the sort of checks we do? Everybody every day is leaving a digital footprint that can be traced. Every day you go on the internet, every time you use your mobile phone, a record of that is kept. Those digital footprints can be really useful when you're trying to identify suspects in a case.
Intelligence officers investigate whether anyone has made recent online research requests relating to the victim's personal details.
In trying to identify your suspect, I'd like to say that nothing would ever surprise me. 9 times out of 10, you'll know what's going to happen, where the case is going to go. However, once in a blue moon, you are totally shocked at what you find.
one, yeah. 690, yeah.
Message from Jerry, no one to go home. Yeah, I will keep you updated, alright? Okay.
Yeah, are you okay? Okay, I'll mic up. This doesn't leave the room. I've pulled you all in, away from everyone else. I don't want this to be shared with anyone.
Hi. You've reached the answer phone of Detective Chief Inspector Jerry White of the Bedfordshire.
Hi. You've reached the voicemail.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So what's happened?
Don't know. I have no idea. I've had no communication about what's happened. If the money's been picked up, I don't know. I haven't been fed any information.
It's all dark. Tell Sandra.
DCI Waite sends detectives to the covert surveillance facility to speak to one of the officers monitoring the drop-off point.
There you go. Yeah.
Gareth.
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Gareth, you probably know I'm met you. I'm DS Mark the one from the Major Crime Team.
I recognise you.
Okay, these are my colleagues, mate. We're investigating this blackmail today, okay?
Yeah.
And we're here to arrest you on suspicion of blackmail.
Cool.
Okay? Now, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you don't mention when questioned, that's on what you later on in court. Anything you do say may begin with evidence. Let me tell you something, pal. This has been recorded.
Yeah.
There's a camera there, okay? Now, obviously you're shocked, right? But we don't come and do this sort of thing for nothing, do we?
Of course
okay?
not.
So what we're going to do now, okay? We are going to take you from here and we're going to take you to the police station in Bedfordshire. So what we're going to do is take you to Thorpewood in Peterborough. Now we are going to be dealing with you over the next day, okay? All right?
What grounds?
Well, that will all be explained. You know, no disrespect to it, Dad, but you're a police officer, you know how things are. Okay? Yeah? Okay. So, what's that one?
Yeah.
Right, that's fine, that one across there. Alright, sorry, is that too tight? No, that's fine. I'm just covering them with that in case they ain't going to see you. Yeah? Alright, okay? So we've got a journey. Well, we'll go sit in the car out there.
I'll walk behind you.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay. Just watch yourself on the steps. Okay?
Detectives have discovered that DC Gareth Suffling used a police computer to access the victim's personal details before the blackmail was reported.
Mind your head getting in there. I'll go this side.
I recognise the face now. I've seen you before.
Yeah,
You're at Luton, weren't you?
Yeah, until
October. Hello, sir. It's Will Taylor. Not bad. I'm very sorry to bother you. I just wanted to see if there was an update at all. Ah. No problem. Thank you, sir. Bye. They've made an arrest. They won't say, because there's complexities and they're keeping it.
When you're investigating a police officer, you have to keep that investigation quite tight and within your investigation team. You don't know if there are others involved. There could be other officers involved. There could be other people outside of the police service involved. You've always got to ask yourself, could they be part of this? The picture can change very, very quickly.
Once I put 10, like my wife.
I'll be honest with you, she will be aware about what's going on, because we'll be looking at searching your house as well.
Gav, you know what the procedures are in here anyway, obviously, and they don't need me to explain it to you. Alright? We understand it's going to be upsetting, mate, alright? Okay? Alright? Don't think we're getting any pleasure out of this at all, alright? Okay.
A Bedfordshire police officer is in custody on suspicion of blackmail. The Major Crime Unit need to find evidence linking him to the crime.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jerry White, I'm a DCI with the MCU. Just so as you know a little bit about what you're going into, the house you're searching is a police officer's house. You're going to see things like there's a helmet on top of a cabinet. You're going to suss it in 5 minutes and you're going to work out his whole bill. What we're searching for with the cameras, it's SD cards, he's printed off some pictures that he's then used to send to the individual. I do appreciate it's not nice when we've got to do a search on one of our own, but at the end of the day, we've got to do our job. If you're working on a case that involves a police officer as your main suspect, you can't forget that they know the criminal justice system as well. And if you get something wrong, they will jump on that. So there is an extreme amount of pressure to make sure you get it right. The key piece of work today is CCTV. There is only 2 ways into that estate. There's two roads that go into that trading estate. So CCTV grab is urgent.
Look, that blue line, this is where I think that she was here, and his matey boys parked up here somewhere. Hi mate, we're just from the police. We're just after about your CCTV. Is there anyone I can speak to? In the front office, yeah? Front office. All right, cheers mate, thank you. Is that something that's outside the gate?
At the front of someone's car there, yeah.
Yeah, up and down, yeah.
Have you heard about this job?
No, I've been off for the last 3 days, so I don't know much about it.
Officers from the Major Crime Unit visit Luton CID to collect documentation on their suspect.
Bedford officer, blackmail something. And then...
It's a cop, is it?
Yeah, I guess what. So we get a team on it.
Yeah.
Surveillance team. And he's in the surveillance team. So he gets put on his own job.
Does he work at Bedford?
Gareth Suffling. Not because he was working on a paedophile job that he got accommodation for every week.
It was one was DS on that fucking brilliant job as well. What a fucking idiot. Cheers mate. See you later, Dennis. See ya.
I've only just emailed that to Vicky and she sent me back, I have some questions in relation to this. No, just sign it. Overall, I've reviewed your form and just I'll highlight the date of the reporting. That should be February rather than March.
Did you know about that job?
The live one, the interview job.
Do you know about it?
No, I know of it.
Not good, mate.
What, from our point of view?
Yeah. Do you know who the offender is?
Eh?
Do you know who the offender is?
No.
Gareth Suffling.
What? Oh.
Let's grab my coffee. Gareth is caring, compassionate, dedicated, professional, and just an all-round good egg. What? Everybody likes him. A very good team player.
Fucking hell. He's a lovely lad. You could have picked anybody last on the list, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he's looking at 4 years. Abusive position of trust, gross misconduct in a public office, data protection offences, and then blackmail.
Who's first?
Is he married, is he?
What a fucking idiot.
For what? For a grand?
For a grand.
When you learn that someone that you've worked with for many months, someone who you've admired because they've done a good job, that actually they're in custody.
You said it's not leaked.
I couldn't believe it. It just didn't seem real.
Hello, Jerry White.
Hi, Jerry. Barry, all right?
Hello.
Yeah, just so you know, in one of the bedroom, Mark's bedroom,
Yeah.
we've got developed pictures of the prostitute's motorhome and also a black Range Rover. So the photographs that he's put on Maplewood's car windscreen's got in counts as well.
So he's got pictures in his bedroom of our victim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Barry. Barry.
Fuck, get it, Jerry.
Tell him well done, mate. That's the icing on the cake, pal.
This was found in the bin at the suspect's address, so just want to try and reconstruct it.
It was just a message.
Judging bits that are on here, it's the same as the actual ransom note.
You won't believe what we found in the downstairs kitchen bin. A copy of the demand letter. A copy of the demand letter ripped up. So he clearly printed off another copy of it.
I'm sorry there's been any embarrassment towards
So I'm going to go around the room now to get updates.
Evidentially, we're in a good place with what we found at the house. Gareth Suffling is probably not happy as a policeman because there's some paperwork there relating to private investigations and how he would set himself up as a private investigator, sort of equipment he would need, camera, surveillance equipment, binoculars, that sort of thing.
His wife, every indication is she doesn't know, she's not involved in this. Let's just bottom her out completely so as we're sure. And on the financial bit as well, they've been on a payment plan.
There is a ripped up letter from Barclays in an envelope which we found, which does talk about a loan of £6,000 and he owes £1,500 still.
So this is CCTV and the angles it shows. That's our suspect. He's clearly him. He's quite distinctive. He's bald. He's got a pointy beard. It leaves little doubt that it's him.
He's been so sort of woefully unaware of anti-surveillance techniques.
I think he thought, this guy will pay £1,000, he'll want rid of this, he won't want his missus to know, etc, etc. And I just think he just got a bit arrogant about it.
The fact is that Gareth was a very dedicated, competent detective. And for him to think that he could get away with it, I just don't understand. But the schoolboy errors that he seems to have made just make me wonder what his frame of mind was at the time. Why was he so desperate to do what he did?
This interview is being recorded and may be given in evidence of your case brought to trial. Obviously, we need to go through the whole procedure, Gareth.
Of course.
And how are you feeling right now before we start things?
Absolutely fine, thank you.
Okay. Can you tell us in as much detail as possible what involvement you had in this blackmail?
No comment.
Is prostitution something that you have worked on and investigated?
No comment.
And what are your feelings in relation to prostitution?
No comment.
I mean, have you ever used the services of a prostitute yourself?
No comment.
I mean, me looking at the investigation, I wondered, did you have a gambling problem? Is that what the issue is?
No comment.
Do you have a drugs problem? Is that what the issue is?
No comment.
No, is there a financial issue that your wife's involved in? Are you trying to protect your family?
No comment.
Is there any reason that this has happened because you've been put pressure on by anybody else?
No comment.
I can see that's making you quite upset.
No comment.
When you deal with serious criminals, your colleagues deal with serious criminals, there are chances to make money in all sorts of organisations. If there is a threat of harm to you or your family, we can't protect them and look after you if we don't know.
No comment.
As you know, it'll all come out in the wash, Gareth. It will all come out. Is there anything that you want to add or clarify to the interview?
No comment. I'm sorry, no.
The time by my watch is now 15:44 hours, and this interview is concluded.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just an update about the interview. It's basically been a no-comment interview. He was going on legal advice. In my honest opinion, I think he wanted to talk.
Yeah. We are going to bail. Whilst we've probably, we've got a good case to charge, I think there's still enough outstanding inquiries. Yeah, and I'm very aware that we could put ourselves under an awful lot of pressure, and I want to get it right. I've got to say, it's been pretty intense.
Got to the position where bail is appropriate.
With the custody clock running out, Suffling is allowed home on bail.
You'll be coming back to this police station at 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
He's suspended from police duties whilst the detectives continue to investigate.
Are you going to be walking Gareth out to the front? Yeah, no worries. See you later. Bye-bye.
It's a bit of a puzzle as to why somebody would risk their income, their pension, their whole life, their family, for the sake of £1,000.
At the Major Crime Unit, Sergeant Mark Devine receives an email from Suffling's lawyer.
Hello, mate.
A bit of a shock last night. The Gareth Suffling confession letter.
For someone to send a confession letter in, especially after they've been interviewed by the police, is really, really unusual. But hopefully it can tell us the true motivation behind why that crime was committed.
Right, we're all good to go?
Yeah.
My name's Gareth Suffling. I'm a detective in CID and my warrant number is 6256, but please just call me Gareth, okay? It's 2:56, so just come up to 3 o'clock, and it's Saturday the 5th of September.
My first impressions of Gareth is that he was a very diligent and very competent detective. He didn't like injustice. He didn't like seeing the smaller people in life being taken advantage of.
It seemed like a little bit of a shock, if I'm honest, when I arrested you at the front counter for blackmail. It's a serious matter to be arrested for.
He was really good at what he chose to do because he had the knowledge and he had the leadership. He could have gone as high as he wanted, really. So I don't know why he's done what he's done. If he'd come to me and said, I've got these problems, without a doubt I would have done what I could to help him. If I had the opportunity to talk to him, I think I only have one question, and it's why? That's it.
I wish to make it clear that I acted alone in this crime and that I categorically did not intend to make any personal financial gain.
Gareth Suffling's confession letter sets out what he claims led him to launch his blackmail attempt.
With the state of mind I was then in, I decided that I should try and help a vulnerable prostitute through a drug rehabilitation program to improve their life. I then used my mobile phone to make a search on drug rehabilitation and decided to progress with the blackmail, asking for £1,000. I did not target the victim, he was just a random person. I accept that I have seriously let down my family, my friends, my colleagues and Bedfordshire Police, and have caused great distress to the victim. I am sorry for what I have done. Gareth John Suffling, the 3rd of April 2017.
The bare bones of the offence is there. I just don't agree with his reasons around it. That's not what he's doing at all. He's saying that he's only done it and looked at the prostitutes because he feels sorry for them and he wants to help them.
That's the bit I don't get. If a drug rehabilitation programme is £1,000 is the minimum for a week, what's he going to do? Stick a single prostitute in a drug rehabilitation thing for a week?
Yeah, and
it's never going to resolve the issue, is it? In fairness to him, if he has done those searches, then rightly so, we should try and find them, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Officers in a specialist intelligence unit analyse data downloaded from Gareth Suffling's phone.
Right. To refer back to his confession, where he's saying then he's researching for drug rehabilitation. If I go into this web history now, I'm finding no searches ever been made for drugs or rehabilitation. But what we do find is that he's made a few other interesting searches in there.
Yeah.
On the 16th of the 2nd, he makes a web search, a Google search for crime to make easy money. And he gets some results from that. And one of those websites is How to Make Crime Pay. Another website is 5 people who turned petty crime into huge fortunes. And another one is 5 best high-paying illegal jobs.
Ridiculous.
He's also searching for things like porn video sites as well. So he's watching porn as well. And you know, he's using quite explicit search terms. One of the main things that he's doing is going into adultworld.com.
And adultworld.com is where our...
And that's where Carey advertises, So
advertiser services.
Yeah, so we can see he's very familiar with that website, uses it a lot. He's made contact with 4 or 5 different massage services asking for whether what their services are. 15th of December, he sent a text saying, "Hi there, are you available for a 30-minute massage? Good morning, are you available for a 10-minute appointment this morning around 11:30? He claims to be doing it to help these escorts by getting money and help them through the drug rehabilitation. There's no evidence on that phone that he's actually interested in that at all. It actually shows that he uses these sites for his own personal pleasure as well. He's equivalent of the guy he was trying to blackmail.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. Come through. Come through this way, Sam.
The blackmail victim returns to Luton Police Station for an update on the investigation.
This isn't... The reality is, There's no easy, there is no easy way of telling you this, but the person who's done this to you is a police officer, and is a serving police officer.
Oh, right, okay.
Which we obviously needed to share with you before he's charged.
I would like to apologise from honest policemen that you've fallen to a dishonest policeman, because that to me is disgraceful, you know. It made me so angry when we found out that night. It gave me pleasure to I arrested him, and it gave me pleasure because, you know, to me that's everything we believe in is just, you know, trodden into the dirt, really.
Hiya.
Police bail.
Okay, let them know you're here.
Following his confession, the Crown Prosecution Service decides that Detective Constable Gareth Suffling will be prosecuted.
It's very hard when you're dealing with a colleague. He's made a choice, so it's going to be hard for him and his family, though. Okay, go on. If you just stand there, then the custody sergeant will do what he needs to do.
Hello, sir. I can see you shaking. How are you feeling right now? Sorry?
Can you hear me, Gareth?
Yes,
That's lovely. Okay. You're charged with the following offences shown below. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. You do not mention now something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Between the 15th of March 2017 and the 25th of March 2017 at Luton in the county of Bedfordshire, made an unwarranted demand of money from Mr X with menaces, contrary to section 21(1 of the Theft Act 1968. The second charge, while acting as a public officer, namely a police constable, misconducted yourself in a way which amounted to an abuse of the public's trust in the office holder, contrary to common law.
I'll just get you a copy of those forms now, buddy, okay?
There's no place for corrupt police officers in the police force. They need to be driven out. Policing's hard enough in today's society. I'm just grateful for the fact that somebody who shouldn't have been a police officer has been brought to justice.
Just want to mention a couple of things that have happened recently. Firstly, DC Gareth Suffling, who's admitted at court to being involved in a blackmail. We have to show the highest levels of integrity, of honesty. And it's absolutely abhorrent and unacceptable that these things happen.
Hi David, it's Jerry Waite calling from outside the court. The final sentence was 18 months, of which he'll do obviously 9, and the judge made it very clear you'll serve 9 months and then you'll be out on licence.
Simon, did you hear about Gareth Suffling? The sentence? 18 months?
Ridiculous, way too lenient. 18 months is nothing.
Dickhead.
I would imagine for a police officer, going to prison will be hell on earth.
A detective from Bedfordshire has been jailed for trying to blackmail a prostitute's customer in Luton.
At St Albans Crown Court, Suffling claimed the money was going to help rehabilitate a prostitute, but the court heard he had a history of financial problems, and his explanation was dismissed.
I think the overwhelming feeling for all of us is how let down we all feel by what he did. I suppose now I just see him as a bent copper. You know, he's just now another criminal.
Because of the very nature of this particular incident, we felt within Bedfordshire Police that the sentence was most certainly unduly lenient. So we took the very difficult decision to appeal that sentence on that basis. I have nothing against DC Suffling, but we have a higher standard to display. There is no brushing under the carpet of what happened. There is no protection of police officers who commit crime. We cannot police our communities without the consent and support of those communities. And that's why transparency, warts and all, is so important to policing, not only in Bedfordshire, but across the country.
And the brand new series of 24 Hours in Police Custody continues at the same time next week, Monday at 9, and tomorrow night at 10. How did Harvey Weinstein keep his accusers quiet for decades? Hearing testimony from those who worked with him in working with Weinstein.